These are the 10 fastest fighter jets. These are the 10 fastest fighter jets. 10 Lockheed YF-12A, 20-75 mph. Son of the State Route 71 Blackbird? Actually, it's more accurately the other way round. Lockheed developed both from the A-12 prototype, one famously taking the outright speed record on photo-recon sorties, the other a Mach 3 plus fighter. Ultimately, the Foxbat mentioned elsewhere claims the title as the fastest fighter jet, but had Lockheed gone ahead with production, the MiG would have been left trailing in the YF-12's 20-75 mph jet stream. As it stands, only 3 interceptor variants were produced. 9 Mikhail Gurevich MiG25 Foxbat, 2190 mph. Officially the fastest fighter ever produced, the MiG25 Foxbat is often cited as the Soviet Union's response to the Blackbird, boasting a Mach 3 plus top speed required to intercept the State Route 71. In operational use, pilots were actively encouraged not to use full-power/afterburners for fear of damaging its Cherninsky R-15B-300 engines. On the rare occasions speed was deemed more important than aircraft integrity, the Foxbat could reach a maximum speed of 2190 mph over distances of up to 10-13 miles. 8 Mikhail Gurevich Ya-152, 1880 mph. While the Foxbat is known the world over, Mikoyan at the time also produced a smaller number of Ya-150 series fighters, the last of which boasted a single Turmansky R-15B-300 turbojet producing 22,000 lbs of afterburning thrust. A smaller profile and lower operational weight culminated in the final Ya-152 prototype, to date the fastest single-engine jet fighter with a maximum speed of 1880 mph. In total just 2 Ya-152 prototypes were produced, both plagued by engine reliability problems before the intended Uragan B-5 weapons system was cancelled, making the Ya-152 surplus to requirements. 7 Mikhail Gurevich MiG21 Foxhound, 1864 mph. Replacing the Foxbat would be no mean feat, a challenge Mikhail Gurevich rose to and surpassed with the similar in appearance MiG-31 Foxhound. In many situations, telling the two apart is tricky to all but the most clued-up aviation buffs. Introduced in 1982, the Foxhound has since undergone major electronics and airframe upgrades, one of the few frontline fighters at the time equipped with phased radar arrays, adding a passive electronically scanned array boosting range to 120 miles, allowing the tracking and engagement of 24 targets simultaneously. In place of Cherninsky engines, the Foxhound uses Soloviev D-30 F6S, delivering a maximum 64,000 lbs of thrust. 6 Chandu J10, 1687 mph. In terms of outright performance, the Chandu J10 sits comfortably between the MiG-31 and F-15C Eagle, boasting a maximum operational speed of 1687 mph. Where the Chinese interloper scores big is its power plant, using a single WS-10B afterburning turbojet producing in the region of 32,000 lbs of thrust. The benefits of S single-engine design are further evident in the J10's impressive 3/+9G loading on PAR with or bettering the finest Western fighter designs. 5 McDonnell Douglas F-15C, 1650 mph. To date, no air-air combat losses of U.S.-operated F-15s have been recorded. On those rare occurrences of engine damage or failure, aircrews are trained to shut on the offending engine while upping the throttle a few notches on its partner. The F-15C is arguably one of the most rugged fighters ever produced. In continuous operation service since 1976, the Eagle appearing in a variety of configurations suited to both tactical fighter and strike roles. The latest F-15E generational upgrades include active electronic scanned arrays panned to extend the Eagle's operational life well into the 2040s. At the core of the F-15's astonishing service record are its engines. 2 Pratt & Whitney F100 series engines produce a combined 47,000 lbs of thrust. 4 Sukhoi Su37 flanker, 1600 mph. The flanker has been around a lot longer than its Su-37 designation suggests, although Sukhoi claims the type first flew in 1996, the aircraft's basic design and airframe dates back to the Su-27 from 1977. Boasting a slew of engine and control updates, not least the inclusion of thrust vectoring, gives the Su-37 supermaneuverability that would not otherwise be possible using conventional aerodynamic techniques alone. Powered by twin Saturn AL-37 Fu afterburning engines, the flanker tops out a 1600 mph with a maximum plus 9 grams loading. 3 Eurofighter Typhoon, 1540 mph. The Eurofighter Typhoon picked up where the previous European pact-built Tornado left off, only faster and more agile thanks to a highly unstable wing design and dozens of computers. So reliant on electronics to fly, the Typhoon would literally fall out of the sky in the unlikely event of a total system failures. Fortunately, MES-redundant back UPS should prevent the unthinkable happening. First flown in 1994, the Typhoon was designed and manufactured jointly by B Systems, Airbus, and Leonardo, powered by twin Eurojet J200 afterburning turbofans, each producing 20,000 lbs of thrust, resulting in top speed of 1540 mph. 2 Grumman F14 Tomcat, 1540 mph. Arguably the finest carrier-based fighter ever produced, the Tomcat is widely accepted to have been retired early, not through performance or capabilities, but purely on financial grounds, the USN opting for the cheaper F-18 Hornet. Towards the end of its operational life, a wide-ranging upgrade package would have taken the F-14 well into 2030. We've all seen Top Gun, a feel-good action flick bolstering U.S. pride in its armed forces, but it also has hidden undertones, whether deliberate or not, promoting the high-flying F-14 and U.S. Navy Air Wing. Unfortunately, none of the US-operated F-14s remain in flying condition, only Iran has a handful believed to be still operational. Getting on for 50 years in age, the F-14's incredible 1540 mph top speed still ranks alongside the finest fighters in service today. 1 Convair F-106 Delta Dart, 1526 mph. The U.S. Air Force's ultimate all-weather interceptor. Between 1960 to 1980, the F-106 Delta Dart was the last specialist-designed interceptor, all subsequent fighters taking on a multi-role configuration. Instantly recognizable by its steeply swept delta wing and lack of tailplane. Proving a point that old doesn't necessarily mean slow, introduced in 1956, the F-106 powered by a single Pratt & Whitney J75 afterburning turbofan reached a record-breaking top speed of 1544 mph, faster than many contemporary jets, let alone its Cold War rivals. In standard operational use, capable of a marginally lower sustained top speed of 1526 mph.